How was your weeks, boys? We've all
How's
seen
what?
Spider-Verse at this point, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
We've
guess
all
we can talk about Spider-Verse here, right?
Yeah, we could talk about Spider-Verse here, I guess.
Dude, oh my god, that ending pissed me the fuck off. It was so good. Everything was so good,
nigga,
but
I
that ending
yelled
pissed
out.
me off.
Bro, I yelled out, "Are you fucking kidding me?" when it ended. And I was talking movies. I'm not that guy, yo. I don't like doing that because I get fucking annoyed when other people doing it. But I've gotten better with that. I'm not as upset about it anymore. But yeah, yo, I was so surprised, and I was looking at my phone at the time, and I was like, "Yo, this must be a long fucking
That's
movie."
what I was saying. That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, damn, they have so much shit to do. How long is this thing?
Yeah, I came in with the knowledge that they were doing the third one as well, because
Oh, look at you.
I did too, but I didn't think it would
I'm
be
smarty
like
pants.
this.
I was
Look
like,
at
oh,
you guys.
I'm a smart.
I didn't know that the third movie was going to be a literal like second part. Too,
yeah,
you know?
it's coming out in March, so it's not going to be as long a wait.
Bro, that's a whole fucking year. What are you talking about?
It was
for now.
It was like
it's
20. The first one came out in 2018.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I feel like it's going to get delayed.
No. Just
you're
no.
wrong.
No, incorrect.
Sorry, you're wrong.
I think it's already been written. They're just animating it at this point, so I don't think it's gonna get delayed by the strike.
Dude, that move! Oh my god, the animation! I need to rewatch it again just so I could really fucking because there was so much shit going on the screen at once, so many times, and I feel like I couldn't like truly like appreciate the animation on the first watch. So I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, it's very good, very revolutionary what they do.
Oh man, every time I get out of a Spider-Man movie, I feel fucking inspired. They're so fucking good.
Spider-Man's the man. Best hero. Move aside, Deku.
Yeah.
Best hero coming through.
Miles would smoke Deku for sure.
That's not true. You know that's not true.
No, it's definitely true.
As much as I wish that was the case.
What is he gonna do? How is he gonna get Spider-Man? Spider-Man is basically Deku.
I think at maximum power.
Do you understand how hard this nigga hits?
Yeah, at maximum power, Deku will have the ability to change the weather with his punches. Spider-Man's not that strong.
He's hurting Superman with them punches. He's not gonna beat him. But if Superman was standing still and he hit that nigga with everything he had, he's getting sent to another planet.
They would have to hit each other though.
He'd be like,
that's
oof.
the problem.
He'd be like, ow.
They would have to be able to hit each other.
He'd give out one of these.
He would let out a gabo.
Gabo.
I'm surprised there hasn't been. I'm surprised there hasn't been like a Deku versus Spider-Man death battle or something.
I feel like it would be one-sided. I think Deku would beat Spider-Man.
Deku's too strong. It's not because the crazy thing is Peter Parker's really strong too. All the Spider-Men are strong as hell. Like they scale to the Hulk. Well, not really. Technically, that you can't ever scale to the Hulk.
No,
it doesn't have a limit. But he did beat the Hulk.
No,
but with fairness, it wasn't a trick or nothing. Yeah. He beat the shit out of him. He outsmarted him and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think because Deku has all of Spider-Man's powers also. And more.
Now.
He has Black Whip, which is basically the spider webs. He has Fajin that he can jump really high and shit. He has danger sense.
Really is like a comic, man, because he just got all these powers out of nowhere, and we had to accept it and live with it.
Well, to be fair, they did build up the other powers.
No comment.
All right. I don't know, man.
There's no My Hero Academia this week, so
there is none.
I guess we could talk about it.
There is none.
Yeah, there is none.
Nah, I think Deku beats Spider-Man.
I think so.
Not too. like I think he beats him 6 to 7 out of times out of 10.
Yeah, I would say that.
And those other 3 or 4 times, I'm giving it to Peter. But yeah, it's only because of the other abilities. And really, for real, aside from the super strength, it's that gear shit. I ain't gonna lie, I think that gear move kind of changes the game.
Yeah.
And mostly because I still don't really understand how it works. But they said something about manipulating reality, so you know,
Not reality,
you
but
know how that
I
goes.
think
It's like an object gets like super speed or something. He like shoots
like I think it's a
projectiles and like,
momentum thing. It's been a while since they explained it. And even when they explained it, I was like,
they said that it could get to that point. That's what they said. It could
I don't know about that.
technically. You don't remember when they was breaking that shit down?
let me see.
I don't remember.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm bugging. That was actually from the comment thread when they had Deku versus Asta in the death battle. And one of the dudes was like, "Oh, they didn't even take into account Deku's like newest ability because I guess they made the episode before that was revealed." And
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, he could technically warp reality by how he changes the trajectory of things. And what I should do is go back to that comic.
People be
That nigga was
tryhards.
coping crazy.
For real.
Like now that I know it wasn't from like the actual comic, I can now like rest that statement and know with confidence that was Cope.
Yeah.
Cappin Cope.
That is just a cope by people with agendas.
Plus Cap.
Yeah, it was a cope cap.
Yeah, a lot of Cappin and Cope.
Oh,
Cope and Cappin.
okay. So
Like the Miami fans tonight.
So gear shift is like so when he punches people, he stops them from going flying, and he just keeps punching them, and the more he punches them, the faster they're gonna fly when he punches them. Like,
oh, it's like Zelda, like the
like
time stop
stasis.
shit. Yeah.
Like
Wait,
stasis,
what?
yeah. That's what it's called, stasis.
Yeah, it's literally like stasis. He stole that from Zelda.
Well, this came out first.
He's not necessarily stopping them in time. He's just stopping their
like
momentum.
That, though, bro.
And building
he's slowing their momentum so that he doesn't get. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You could let off a wild, insane combo and then send it to the Saturn.
And then he used overdrive to like. His overdrive is using gear shift and Fajin at the same time, so he increases his speed and power while also fucking somebody up while they can't move.
Dego's so cool.
That is pretty lit. He basically beats the shit out of you in fractions of a second. Yeah,
it's pretty
rad.
So theoretically, he could beat the shit out of you, send you flying, and then use you as a slingshot for himself by wrapping Black Whip on you.
See, Spider-Man could do shit like that, just not on that. I think on that level. He does that. He's done that in the game, so you could kind of slow down time and shoot your web and then like propel yourself to them and fuck them up. I've seen highlights of it. Yo, those Spider-Man games look so lit.
They're pretty great.
Yeah, I need to get a PlayStation.
Did you see the new trailer for Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, they're bringing the symbiote.
The new game that's coming out.
Isn't this technically Spider-Man 3?
No, it's Spider-Man 2 now because
Miles is his own game.
So Miles Morales was its own separate like.
Yeah, but it was basically all right, whatever. Yeah, do y'all get what I'm trying to say?
It was more like an expansion.
The next game, right? Yeah.
It was more like an expansion of the first, but this one's gonna be a true sequel because you're gonna be able to play as both Miles and Peter.
Oh.
And both of them have like different skill sets and shit. It's really fucking sick. I'm really excited.
Yeah, Miles might be more of a specialist.
It's not coming out for
brawler.
It's not coming out for PS4, right?
I don't think so. Let me see.
I'm not upgrading. I guess I'm missing out on this then because I'm not upgrading anytime soon.
Nah, I think it's only coming out on PS5. Yeah, it's only on PS5.
The classism in this world.
Yeah,
but,
tell me about it.
Yeah, but Venom is in it, and Raven
is in it. The symbiote is in it, though.
Yes.
Like, are you sure it's Venom or just
it's
Peter
Venom.
in the Venom suit?
It's both. It's the symbiote and Venom.
That's so sick.
Because
this game is sounding crazy.
There's art that shows Peter and Miles fighting Venom.
So sick, so sick.
Please, Eddie Brock be in this game.
He's not in this game.
Yeah, they said it's not Eddie Brock.
It's just the symbiote?
I don't know.
No, it looks like it's Venom, but it's probably going to be somebody else.
Who else had the Venom
Hopefully not
suit?
from Rando.
Was it Flash Gordon? Not Flash Gordon. Flash
I
Thompson.
doubt it's Flash either.
Flash-
I think it's gonna
No,
be
because Flash
fucking-
Thompson is a.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
I don't think they're
William?
gonna go that route.
What's his name? Steve? What's his fucking name?
Are you talking about Carnage?
No,
Cassidy?
no, I'm talking about fucking his best friend, Norman's son.
Harry?
Harry. There
Harry.
you go.
No, he's
That
a
would be an
hobgoblin.
interesting
Harry.
twist, but he was never. I don't think he's ever been like Venom outside of like some type of wonky
Yeah.
multiversal situation.
But it looks like Craven is the main villain of that game.
See, that's cool. Craven actually raised the stakes, man, because he's about that shit. Like Mysterio doesn't intimidate me.
You're not afraid of Mysterio?
book form. No, I'm not actually.
If Mysterio popped up to your apartment right now,
Did I say Rey Mysterio? You
No,
said Rey Mysterio.
no.
But did I say it?
nobody said Rey Mysterio.
6'9".
I'm said if he pulled up to your apartment right now, like he knocked on the door and then there was Mysterio, full costume.
No, I'd be shook. I'd be scared.
Would you? Like at first glance, he's not very threatening.
No.
But with Craven, all right. So here's the thing. But with Craven, my point is that if I know he's in my neighborhood, I'm fucking shook. Mysterio could be in my building. I don't know. You know, shit. I'm going on my
In the
business. I'm not
yeah,
really
true.
stressing it.
That's
In the
what I'm
floor
saying.
below, Mysterio just chills.
Mysterio doesn't look very intimidating compared to Draven.
He's just not a murderer
Craven,
like that.
not
Like
Craven.
that, from what I remember. He's a schemer, but not like the Joker.
Yeah.
He
He
just wants to get over. He just wants to get over.
He's an illusionist. Uh-oh, I made you think that happened.
I had mixed feelings about Mysterio in Spider-Man: Far From Home.
He was kind of cool.
He's
I think
okay.
that was a good take on him.
Yeah, I guess that's like one of the
It was
best.
interesting.
That was the best
yeah.
you could do with him as a villain. I'm not really impressed with Mysterio either.
I'm not gonna say that was the best, but I do believe that was a good execution of a concept. Like I do enjoy when the MCU makes their own little twist, and it's not just because it's a different twist. They always make twists that kind of consider, okay, if we can make this as realistic as possible, right? You know, like considering there's people with superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like they try to base certain things in as much of reality as possible. And I think I like when they pull it off well, and I do believe they pulled it off well with Mysterio.
I wonder how much he actually knew about the multiverse. Like, because he was really spot on about how it works, right?
I don't remember.
I don't even think he was necessarily from another multiverse.
No, but he acted like he was.
I don't know. I feel
That
like
was
that
the
was
whole
just
thing.
like I feel like that was just like, you know, anybody could come up with that in a way.
Maybe.
I mean, Mysterio is actually really fucking smart in this world, right? So
I'm
like,
saying maybe like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
what?
Oh no, I was just saying that. I'm saying maybe like that because I feel like that Loki story happened before that Spider-Man movie, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it did.
No,
Matter
I
of
think he
fact-
was just like he made that up and he was
There's something else that lines up. Oh, wait,
Actually, so it's apparently the ending of Loki lined up with the ending of No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way
what?
Home.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
With
Nah,
Peter
so that
breaking.
happened way after the fact. Okay, so
Yeah, but time is
fine,
kind of like a
Mysterio
weird
made
thing
it up,
in
and it
Loki.
wasn't some type of Easter egg or something.
No.
You
yeah.
went there.
He made it up, yeah, and he acted like he was from the multiverse, but he wasn't. But
That was so cutesy though. Like everyone else was supposed to like expect that's real, and then it became a real thing later on.
Yeah.
Or execution.
Really?
4 out of 10. Yeah,
4 out of 10.
nah,
All right,
Far From Home
because-
was really good.
That's supposed to be a weird ass Easter egg for us, the audience. Oh man, the multiverse. Like I don't get it.
I mean, that was pretty good, a pretty good fake out because it made the audience wonder whether he was actually.
Why did
full
he
of
have
shit
to
or
be
not.
from another? All right, okay.
He's not from another universe.
I'm not gonna die on this hill. So I don't really have.
I'm just trying to understand what you're mad at.
No, I'm not even mad. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it seems because there wasn't a multiverse established, it is very out of nowhere within context of that movie, like within the MCU universe itself, right? But it wasn't far-fetched only because we as an audience understand that not only is that a very tapped into concept in comics, in Marvel comics for sure, but in all comics, but literally we knew that down the line there were multiverse movies coming.
Yeah.
I think Doctor Strange was announced. So what I'm trying to explain, what I'm trying to say is that it felt like a cheap ass trick out to us that worked. It worked out on us, but it should not have worked out on this guy with the eye patch.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
I
but
mean,
then
Nick
again, he
Fury,
knows everything. He knows there's a multiverse. You're right.
No, he doesn't know that there's a multiverse.
He knows, bro. He knows everything.
Like
And
the information on the multiverse is very limited at this moment.
You know what, Brian? You never read Original Sin. So
but I'm talking about the MCU.
You don't understand the levels of Nick Fury.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the MCU.
Well, to be fair, in that one,
Nick Fury on Original Sin, Nick Fury.
I guess in Secret Invasion we'll find out how much he knows, but I don't think he knows a lot.
He been new.
To be fair,
I guarantee that's gonna be the movie. He been new shit, and he been shot that nigga at the beginning of the series. Watch.
Well,
the bullet's gonna come through that nigga's head at that last episode.
To be fair, in Original Sin, he had like the powers of the Watcher, so of course he knew everything.
Oh no, he knew everything prior to that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Are you guys gonna watch?
I'm gonna stop bullshitting. Of course, I'm gonna watch Secret Invasion.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch Secret Invasion.
Well, I don't know. It looked like the best thing about these shows so far. Well, aside from Loki, of course.
I'm actually not really looking forward to Secret Invasion that much, but I'm also doing that cool thing where I lower my expectations so much that it might be pretty good.
That's really
I think
cool.
It's gonna be good because I
think
Nick Fury is a really
that's
good
really
character
cool
in the MCU. I think they can do it.
Said it's really cool.
Like Samuel
it's a
Jackson,
coping mechanism, all right?
Samuel Jackson put some real passion into his Nick Fury performance.
He does.
He's a professional.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson is a professional. He'll put his effort into everything. I don't think I've ever seen him phone in a performance in his life.
That's why I think Secret Invasion, at the very least, is going to be good.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
He made snakes on the plane tolerable.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I have no doubts that it's going to be good. I just am questioning whether I'm fatigued from all these MCU shit. I haven't watched Spider-Man.
I haven't watched any of the shows after Loki or after Captain America. I think after Captain America I was like,
no, Loki came after Captain America.
Okay, so
it would have been Loki. And
I guess after Loki I stopped.
Yeah, same. I didn't watch Hawkeye. Believe it or not.
I watched Miss Marvel.
Believe it or not, I did not watch
I'm surprised
Hawkeye.
you didn't watch Miss Marvel, man. I really wanted to give it a chance.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it was type whack. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. This is a shame because I like the original Miss Marvel run.
I'm probably not gonna watch the Marvels either.
It was never gonna be as good as Miss Marvel.
Yeah. I'd watch the Marvels, I guess. I'd make time to go see the movies in theaters.
That's fine.
I don't know. The Marvels hasn't caught my interest.
Then put them in the fridge.
It feels
what do you mean, no?
It feels
They're
kind of
fine.
It feels kind of like it kind of feels like Thor-ish, you know?
Yeah.
And Thor, I didn't even finish Love, War, and Thunder or whatever it's called.
Was you about to make these?
Love and Thunder.
You literally still can, Nikki. Stop being weird.
Lore, like that movie was so bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish it.
My bad, guys. I thought I was muted.
It's okay.
I caught all of that.
Just put the fucking meatloaf in the oven. God damn it!
Meatloaf.
God damn it!
You want it now?
Oh man. So the finals are ending tonight, right?
I mean, if the Heat lose.
So the finals are ending tonight, right?
I mean, they're getting Tyler Harrow, so you never know.
More like Tyler Hero.
The Heat need a hero, and they're about to get one.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for
honestly,
a hero.
If Tyler Harrow comes back, drops 30 a night, they could win. But the odds of that happening are low.
Josh, what do you think about that?
I will be rolling a Heat pack by the end of this podcast. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
All right. How about this? If Tyler Harrow actually makes an impact and the Heat win the series, what happens?
Who?
Tyler Harrow?
What about him?
What if he comes in first game back in the playoffs again? He drops like 50 and wins the game for the Heat. And then he drops like 20 and then like drops like.
Then I guess I'll be pretty salty, bro. I guess I'll be salty. I'll be salty like Nikki when she eats potatoes.
Comeback, a 3-1 comeback. Come on. I think if anybody can do a 3-1 comeback, it's the Heat. Because the Heat are such a fucking random enigma. They keep doing shit they're not supposed to do.
Like lose?
Like make it to the
You
NBA
and Brian
finals.
getting mad tight right now.
It's true. Who thought? Did you think that the Heat would be here in the NBA finals?
No, I did not.
Exactly.
Any fucking way, bro. Because I
did you see that?
Root for them.
Did you think that they would defeat the New York Knickerbockers?
They don't do what you think they're gonna do, and that's why I think
I thought they was gonna get smoked in this series, and that's exactly what's happening. As a matter of fact,
you also thought that the Knicks would defeat them.
I did think that.
So you've been wrong before.
You're right. I was wrong about that, but you know what? I feel vindicated now. I feel on top of the mountain tonight.
Well, that's a little crazy because the game hasn't happened yet.
Bro, it's preordained. We know. This is essentially a formality. At 8:00 tonight on ABC, that's gonna be. It's essentially gonna be a wake. Open casket wake.
Open casket.
What, today?
Yes.
No.
Brian, I can't wait. I can't wait until 11 something at night when the game wraps up and they give this white man his fucking MVP trophy, unfortunately, whatever. And, you know, I'm going to remember these words you said. I'm going to be like, Brian, what happened to Miami? How do you think they're going to do the next game?
I believe
How do you think they're going to?
I think they can do it. If they're,
I'm gonna be like, you think Tyler Harrow gonna drop 50 in the next game?
Imagine that happens though. Just imagine.
I'm not gonna imagine that happens.
Tyler Harrow and
you won't even imagine.
And Jimmy Butler together drop 60.
Why
together.
are we doing this again? We literally did this last week. Is this a thing?
Because it's the NBA Finals.
We are in a certain mind state before we start. Like
I don't know. I just feel like
there's more productive ways we could go about it.
I'm just an overall fan of the NBA. You know,
me too.
I enjoy a nice comeback story.
Frankly, I'm just a new face enjoying this postseason action. So,
like, we can appreciate Jimothy Butler and Nikola Jokic while they're here. You know,
Cola Jokim.
Him Cola Holcomb.
Well, guys, it's been a great show. Thanks for listening.
Josh is updating the show now.
It's amazing.
It's Josh that's in charge.
Huh?
It's Josh that's in charge now. He's closing out the show.
Yeah, I had to make an executive decision because you guys are staring the shit into the ocean.
I need to. I'm not a Heat fan. I'm just trying to get Josh.
Yes, you are. You're a Heat fan.
I'm not.
Both of you guys are Miami Heat.
I'm not a Heat.
Yeah,
fan.
both have Jimmy Butler jerseys.
I don't.
I'm sorry. I take that back. Brian has the Tyler Harrow jersey. Apparently.
I don't have a Jimmy Butler jersey.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. The only jersey I have is Bokuto from Haikyuu.
All right. Let me ask y'all a quick question. Where do you guys store potatoes at?
Where do we store potatoes?
Yeah, where do y'all store potatoes?
We have like
Oh, Brian, you could ask your parents.
Is it in the? I think it's in the fridge.
¿Dónde estas papas? Ask them.
I'm pretty sure it's in the fridge.
That was right? I said it right.
¿Dónde
right?
estas papas?
¿Dónde estas papas?
¿Dónde estas papas?
¿Dónde estas papas?
Nah, for real though, ask them.
I think they're in the fridge.
Mine are not. We don't store it in the fridge. We're like out here in this little bin thingy.
Okay. Right. Okay. That's one. How about all right? So yeah, Brian, ask your parents.
I'm pretty sure they're in the fridge. I don't gotta ask them.
I'm gonna need you to be 100% sure.
All right, let me go check. I'm pretty sure it's in the fridge though.
¿Dónde estas papas?
Yeah.
La da da da, la da dee.
I wonder if he's really asking them.
He probably is. He's probably asking.
That's right.
Brian is a stalwart producer. He goes out and he does his job.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess so there won't be any dead air, I guess. What how's your week otherwise?
Good. I mean, it just started. Today's Monday, but it's been a very eventful past week since the last podcast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I feel like I've been boring this whole week.
It'd be like that.
I'm
probably gonna have a boring week.
Yeah, sometimes boring weeks are good.
The financial circumstances.
Yeah. Same.
It'd be like that.
Late stage capitalism.
Isn't it the best? You know what's crazy? Speaking of in the keeping theme from last week, somebody at work actually brought up Secession to me.
One of the greatest theme songs of all time. But
we're still waiting on Brian.
What about Succession?
Right now, out of the three of us, it's 2 out of 3 of us leave our potatoes out. And if you count Nana, that's 3 people.
Is that what you're
far.
testing?
3 households.
3 households.
Because this household keeps their potatoes.
Man, he's really digging for information, huh?
Yeah, he's still not back. What the fuck?
Anyway, what about Succession?
Nah, I just got a recommendation for it. It was a good show.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because that phrase was brought up, like late stage capitalism, and then like we started having like a little conversation about that, and then the dude's name is Sam. Like he works overnight, so he'd be leaving like probably like by 8 a.m.
Mm.
But yeah, I do remember. But yeah, he's like, dude, like you probably like this show, man. It's called Succession. I just looked at him. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. My friend was telling me about that too. And he was like, nah, man. It's like you should give it a shot. I'll tell him what I think about it.
Sorry, I'm back.
Wow.
What'd they say?
They didn't say anything because I knew.
What you mean they didn't say anything?
I checked the fridge and it was in the fridge.
All right,
Not
all
the
right.
freezer, but the fridge.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone puts them in the freezer, Brian. But yeah. All right, so they was in the fridge.
I also made a little yogurt bowl.
A little what?
Yogurt bowl.
Oh, man,
oh, that's real dandy.
I haven't had yogurt in forever.
With like granola and some berries and some yogurt and some syrup.
Well, that's good for you, Brian. Fucking look out! It's Prince Brian over here with his fucking yogurt bowl.
I made it myself.
Nigga made a parfait.
We sent him on a specific mission. He came back with a parfait.
I actually didn't want to say parfait because I knew Josh would probably say some slick shit.
There's nothing wrong with a parfait.
Nothing wrong with a parfait.
We're
Unless
just jealous,
you're lying
Brian.
about eating a parfait. Then there's
No, I
something.
mean a parfait.
Okay.
Fuck, I want a parfait now.
No punchline there. Yeah, now I
What?
want one. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't have a yogurt.
You just call me Punchline?
No.
I said there's no punchline.
My name is Punchline.
I know. I know.
It's Punchline.
I'm
At
only it's
B-
Punchline on Twitch.
At b.esp.
All right. I guess
I'm
we're
on Twitter and Instagram, and if you ever want to find me on Twitch, that's it.
if you ever want to find him on Twitch, you got to guess when you think he's playing.
It's more like a vibe. You gotta feel it.
Yeah.
Like,
And you'll be wrong
I think
every
Brian's
time.
on Twitch.
You got to sense it. You got to sense
You'll be
it.
wrong every single time.
Hey,
Exactly.
if you catch Brian on Twitter, you better go play the lottery.
Yeah, for real. If you have, I'm gonna start doing that.
Activities.
I'm gonna check every day at a random time Brian's Twitch, and if Brian is playing Twitch in the moment that I'm
playing Twitch,
playing on Twitch in the moment that I log in to it, then I will probably play the lottery. That would be my cue.
Hey Chris,
What?
how much wall space you got?
Not a lot, actually.
Good question. Oh, not a lot.
Why? You
Like,
gonna
you
give me?
can't-
You gonna give me
You
something
can't
to go on the
hang
wall?
something?
Why? What do you want me to hang on here?
I'm just asking. Like, you can't hang something on the wall?
It depends on what it is, Brian. I need to know what it is.
Something light.
Why don't you just tell me?
I can't.
Well,
Just tell
then
me.
I can't.
Like something really light. Like really, really light.
I can't. I don't know what that means.
What do you mean what that means?
I don't know what you want me to hang up here in my apartment.
Like think of something really light. Like super, super light.
Is it
like,
a paper? Is it a
doesn't weigh at
single
all.
paper?
I'm not gonna tell you anything. But
Why won't
just-
you
I
tell
have to-
me?
Like, do you have space to hang it?
I don't know. I don't know how big the thing is.
So you don't have a lot of space, is what you're saying. So hang it on your wall.
I don't think so. Why? Depends on what it is. I don't know what it is, Brian. I can't give you an accurate measurement.
Like, where would you hang it? Like in the in the living room?
I don't know.
How much wall space you got in the living room?
Not a lot.
Okay, how about your living room?
Not a lot. I don't have a lot of wall space, Brian.
Okay, thank you. That answers my question.
What is it?
You'll just have to wait and see now, won't you?
No, but I guess
Mhm.
we've passed our half-hour mark here on the pre-show chat show. So I guess we should get the show really started.
Find out
Yes,
next
sir.
month.
What?
Nothing.
All right. Well, see you at New Jump City, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.